button, and we're recording. Trey, be quiet. You're on tape. Trey. Welcome to Blab.Cafe number 63. This is a place where you can introduce your business, products, and or services. We'll get with you in a moment. Thanks for joining. Hi, and welcome to Blab.Cafe. This is a place where you can introduce your business, products, and or services. Today I have Karen Fern in the house. How are you doing, Karen?
Great.
Great. So what kind of projects and business do you operate?
I operate a couple of businesses, but I'm a money mindset coach, and I help either startups or entrepreneurs that is established but going through some kind of blockage. I help them get past stuff like that, and I really take a hard look at the money and what's causing the money to either not come in or, get organized where it need to go, cash flow, that sort of thing I look at. So I help them with their budgeting. I help them with a whole bunch of things. Yeah.
Oh, so you can actually help with that as well. That's good. Yeah, that's good. So what is the most of your clients? Are they online, or is it some local customers, or how do you pick up most of your clients?
It started off in person. So that was the first set of customers. Actually, only last year I started online. So everything used to be in person, one-on-one coaching in person, setting your budget, everything was in person, right? Plus, I wasn't sure initially how to put the money stuff online because I know people was a touchy-feely kind of thing, and it's nice to get to see and do. But through practice and people trusting me, I've been able to put it online now. So.
Oh, that's great.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah, well, with since I moved to Denmark too, I realized that all of my online banking activities were really, secure now. I really have to worry about any kind of problems. So that's really cool. Yeah. So what I'll ask you to do is go ahead and share your links, and I will put those into the show notes over on YouTube. But could you do me a big favor and just make a note that you are in Blab.Cafe number 63? Okay. So then that way it's easier for you to find yourself and put your links in there. Okay. So thanks for stopping by, Karen. It was really nice meeting you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Hi, and welcome to the Blab.Cafe. This is a place where you can introduce your business, products, and or services. Today I have Albert Kaufman. Portlandia? Portlandia. Okay, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
So what kind of products are you involved with? What kind of services, products, or business?
Well, I have a few different irons in the fire, like many, but the thing I'm most excited about right now that I think Blab is going to be instrumental in is Farm My Yard, which is my tag here on Blab today. I've actually used a few different Twitter accounts, but I realized this is the thing that I'm most passionate about, and so boom, here we are. So Farm My Yard, the idea is connecting people who live in homes or have property with those who are in apartments, let's say, or who have shady property or, want more property to farm. So it connects people in the urban setting. There's a website, there's a fan page, there's an email list. And I have been sort of dreaming that an app developer will come along and just make it so. And I had somebody in Czechoslovakia working on it. But my thought is that if this takes off in a neighborhood and you have 100 neighbors doing this, it's a jobs program. It's teenagers who figure out suddenly, oh, I can grow food on a couple of my neighbors' property and sell it at the farmer's market or give it to my neighbors, learn things, stay healthy, or eat it myself.
Yeah.
But I also, young people, teenagers particularly, really can use a little extra income. I remember it really helping to have a job when I was younger, and that's not the case for most teens these days. So anyway, so it's a jobs thing. It could also be vets. It could be just anybody can make a living farming around them. If you grow an acre of food, you can earn $76,000. So, on here, a lot of people are talking about money. Boom, there's a job for you. But Farm My Yard is actually more of like a DIY meme. I don't really intend to go out and broker everybody's situation. So I've created this website where people can download agreements. The thing that I'm missing, in my mind, in my heart, the thing kind of progresses through signs, through actual yard signs. And I haven't dumped the money into just buying 1,000 signs. I probably should just do that and then get it over with. But I figure this is a new platform. I'm excited about it. And so I'm sharing Farm My Yard with the Blabosphere. And people can take it and turn it into their own incomes. I mean, there are people making money doing this. Or you can just help save the planet.
I was surprised when you said that number for 1 acre. That's pretty impressive.
Yep. Yeah. And so let's say you don't need that much. You just need 20,000. You know, you farm a 1/4 of an acre. Or you feed yourself and your whole block on that 1/4 acre. Yeah. You know, make a few friends.
When you're talking about money, though, I mean, obviously there are people that are going to be interested more in the money-making end of it than actually food for themselves. But what would you say is what are the kind of crops that people could make that kind of money from? Because I would think that it'd be kind of specialized.
Nope. Can I shift the camera once just so I can sit down? I'm sort of on my knees right now. Or is that really?
So yeah, the question was what are the common money-making crops with such a small chunk of land? I mean, that's a fairly small chunk of land to create that kind of income from.
Well, do you want to play a little game? Why don't you take a guess? One guess.
Potatoes.
No. Although, you know, those could
they could sell. How about cabbage?
Cabbage is more in the right direction. What you really want to grow, as far as I understand it, is probably diversity of things, because it'll keep you interested for one, and things grow well together. But herbs.
Yeah.
Herbs for restaurants.
Say, herbs are like the highest price for the smallest amount of actual product. Yeah.
Mint.
Yeah.
Mint.
Yeah, mint and
you're done.
Rosemary and lavender.
Grow mint and exactly. Thyme. Yeah, you're right. I should just list them off. Rosemary.
Well, that was one of the things too. Is I just had somebody come on the other day that was talking about all the essential oils, and they were even talking about lavender oil as having so many different good benefits for a person. And for me, when I'm near lavender, it's just too strong for me most of the time. I'm like,
well,
I'm kind of stand
I'll
up.
tell you what, Donald. There's a lot of different kinds of lavender, and you can also, oftentimes when that happens, you need a much lower dosage. You know, whatever it is that you're around, you're just being overwhelmed by it. But if you just get a lavender sachet and put it up next to you, you will be a happier person. You can get one of those like little neck pillows, even just with the straight up flower. I'll send you one.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, that's Farm My Yard in a nutshell. I'm looking for collaborators. I'm looking for people to do it. You know, one of the challenges of it is urban farming or farming in general. Really, if you're going to use your hands, young people is kind of the key. It's work, and I know myself as I age, that seems a little less interesting. Now, on the other hand, if I want to stay young for the rest of my life, I should actually hang up on you and get outside with a wheelbarrow, but it's fucking pouring rain.
Put a shovel in your hand.
It's when it stops raining, which hopefully it will do. Yeah.
Well, that was great. Let's see. What I'm going to do is have you go ahead and share your links, and then we will post them onto the show notes over on YouTube.
Okay, great. Should I just type them into the message area, or do you want me to speak them? Great. Thanks.
Hello, welcome back to the Blab.Cafe. Today I have Mr. Wonderful, or otherwise known as Craig, or maybe Eric. I don't know.
Hello.
How you doing today?
I'm fine. Happy Saturday.
You got some new art for me to share.
I do. It's January, so that means it's New Art January. So I have 2 pieces to introduce. This lovely little puppy.
Okay.
And my new, I do food art as well. So I have taken a little hiatus on food art, but I decided to scramble up with some scrambled eggs.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So
let me get that over there.
So this is a
I will do a screen share without this thing in the way.
So does that look tasty? It's scrambled eggs with some scallions on a piece
Looks
of
like
bread.
jalapenos, man.
Jalapeno? No, those are green onions, Donald.
Yeah, but it almost looks like jalapenos.
I guess.
Come on, man. I just ate some the other day.
I don't know. I think you have jalapeno on your mind. And then these are pickles with some sauce at the bottom.
Well, it looks good.
Does it make you hungry?
I don't know if it makes me hungry because
Come
I know
on.
it's a piece of art. If I was standing probably about 20 feet away from it, then it might resemble something that I would want to eat.
Yes, looks delicious. Looks delicious.
Okay, so now we're going to go over to. I'm going to transition over to the dog photo.
Ooh, yeah. Now this is I forget the dog's name, but this is for commission for
Fido.
someone. Fido, yeah, all right. Okay, Fido works. And this was printed on canvas, so it was 24 by 36 inches. I don't know what that is in centimeters for all you European people, but
Doesn't really matter.
we use good old inches here in America, and it worked really well on canvas.
Take it easy.
I'm joking. And then it looked really good on canvas, so it translated pretty well onto the canvas. So I think they worked out pretty well, and she was happy. So there you go.
Well, that's cool.
As long as the client is happy.
Jeez,
Right?
who's that guy?
Whoa, that's a pretty
Hey.
sexy picture of you, Donald.
Hey, man. Hey, how you doing? My name's.
You got you got an elder spokesperson look going on there.
So that was great. So what we can do is go ahead and grab your link so everybody can find you.
Of course. Of
and then
course.
we will share those.
Any
on
chefs
YouTube.
or lovers of small pets, you can contact me now.
www.erosner.com. Thank you very much.
The egg is for I'm pitching somebody in Los Angeles. Hopefully they'll like it.
Cool. Well, thanks for stopping by again, Eric.
Thank you, Donald.
I got it right.
Pleasures as always.
Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is a screen share to show a few more pieces off of Monsieur Eric, his art. Did I show the Manhattan Bridge?
That I don't think so. That's the construction of the Manhattan Bridge.
That.
That's
Is that the Bronx? No, that's which bridge is that?
Manhattan Bridge.
Okay.
That's
that is the Manhattan Bridge.
Yeah.
Duh.
That's
Okay,
in Brooklyn, beautiful Brooklyn, and then that's maybe 1918.
Yeah, I was going to say because it looks like it's under construction.
Yeah, it was finished in 1919, so I'd say a few more years. And
you know what? I found a book the other day in the library, a local library, and they have like these book sales, every once in a while. And I found an old book with some really old architecture like this, where it's showing all of the structure being put up, and things like pictures of the what's the Eiffel Tower, for example.
Oh yeah, I love that stuff. Construction is I love that stuff.
Yeah,
it's really cool. Yeah, there's a lot of I love books if you find them on Paris, the World Expo, maybe 1880. There was all these like they didn't call them World Fairs, they called them World Expos, where the Eiffel Tower was actually built for one of them, and they weren't going to keep it up. They think it was like a temporary thing, but then they kept it. But these World Expos where they would introduce like the future. Oh, there's Martin Sheckrell. And, that's a good shot of him. And people think that's my girlfriend, but she's just a model.
She's kind of cute.
I know, everyone loves her. I mean, she's like more popular than the art, but she is just the hand model.
Okay. Well, that's great. So, we've got your www.erosner.com. Your links.
.com.
Cool. Thanks for stopping in again.
It was a pleasure as always, Donald.
Hi, and welcome back to the Blab.Cafe. This is a place where you can introduce your business products and or services. Today we have Roth Sales Enhancers in the house. How you doing, Roth?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Tell me your first name again.
Norman.
Norman. That's right. How you doing, Norman? So what kind of announcements do you have for us?
Well, if anybody is looking to grow their business, doesn't matter the size of their company, please go to my website, www.rothsalesenhancers.com, and also visit my partners page. because I have a number of strategic partners that can help you with your business as well. If you're looking for business financing, if you're looking for IT support, I have a large number of vetted strategic business partners. If you are a small business, a sole proprietor, for example, I will work with you pro bono. I enjoy helping very, very small businesses at no cost whatsoever. And if you're local, I'll come see you. If you're not local, we can do it via Skype. We can do it via video conferencing. We can
And then
do it.
your location is?
I'm sorry?
And your location is?
My office is at 500 North Michigan Avenue, Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-town. Cool. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Norman. What I'll do is I'll grab your links and I'll put them in the show notes over on YouTube. Thanks a lot.
Best of days.
Hi, and welcome back to Blab.Cafe. This is a place where you can introduce your business, products, and services. I want to say Ann Hagen, but it could be pronounced Ann Hagen.
Or Anna Hagen.
Anna Hagen.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
Most people say Ain Hagen, so it's.
Yeah, but that's American way of saying it. Hey, Ain, how you doing? Ain. So Anna Hagen, how are you?
Fine,
what kind of business or projects do you do?
I'm a matchmaker and a dating advisor from Norway, and we use core confidence mostly for our customers, and our theme is to make relationships that last.
Very nice.
Yeah. It's not like for next year or the year after that. It's for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, at my age, it would have to be the rest of my life.
Well, it doesn't matter who it is, because we just want the divorce rate to go down, and we want people to find each other and be happy for a long time. Not just right now, but really find the right partner. So that's what we do.
That's all about communication, I would imagine, more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So, what kind of? So you're based in Norway.
Mm-hmm.
And what city is that in? Is it in? I've been in Norway a couple of times, but I was doing some work in. Where's the big ski jump that was on the? That big ski jump that was in the Olympics?
Oh, that's in Oslo.
Oslo, Norway.
Yeah.
Home
but we have our headquarters in Stavanger. That's like the oil capital of Norway. But we have customers in other cities too, and we travel to see them, and but we are like daily we are in Stavanger.
So how does it work? Is most of your work done online? All of your, what would you call it? You do a lot of face-to-face stuff, huh?
Yeah, that's the thing for us. We have a face-to-face meeting with a customer to figure out what they are searching for, and then we also have more meetings with them to get to know them better. And we try, of course, if they are in a different city, we have to communicate with Skype or phone. But we try to meet them face to face if we don't get to know them as good as we have to, and we also always have interviews with the candidates. That's like the most important thing, and the things that I think we are different than other companies, because we use so much time talking with the candidate and our customer to figure out if they can be in a relationship for a long, long time. So.
Yeah.
And I see that a lot of our customers, when, a lot of matchmaking companies, they just put the customer and the client together and they go on a date and they have fun and they become in a relationship and that's it. But we follow them. Like the 3 first months of a relationship is really, really difficult with communication. And because we know both the customer and the candidate so well, we can figure out the communication problems that they might have. They have this third person they can talk to and be open to. So all these small things that might become big issues, we just solve them like straight away. So, yeah.
Well, that sounds like a really good service. So
Yeah, it is.
what I'll ask you to do is go ahead and share your links in the chat bar, and then I will
Okay.
take those and I will put them into the show notes over on YouTube.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Really nice meeting you.
Thank you so much. It was really nice.
Hi, and welcome back to the Blab.Cafe. This is a place where you can introduce your business, products, and or services, or blabs, or events. Miss Vanessa, how are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Coming to you live from the Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia.
Okay, that's right. Australia. Duh. I don't know why I just had New Zealand stuck in my head, but it's Australia. That's right.
Oh my God, you never tell an Australian. Oh, you're a New Zealander.
You're a Kiwi? I'm just kidding.
No.
So what kind of project do you got coming up?
Well, I have started a weekly blab called The Weekly Mishmash. And basically, at the moment, it is an open seat discussion style blab. What that means is you, the people who come into the seats, will determine the topics. And thanks to that, we've had actually some really pretty cool conversations. And the bonus is, if you are new to Blab, aren't familiar with Blab, and you're just all like, oh my God, I would love to know more, then come to it, because we do also offer what I call free Blab basics. Get that and say that 5 times fast.
Blab basics.
Training. Yeah. Training just to get you familiar with everything, how things works. And that's not recorded, that part, so you can be all crazy and do all your mistakes. And then basically we go live and get recorded for the show.
Cool. Well, that sounds like a good plan. Yeah, I think that's one thing that's really nice for people to be able to get into a blab and just do a little bit of chitting and chatting, and then go on to the recorded parts after they get their feet wet a little bit. So yeah, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, definitely. And with the mishmash, it comes from my wanting to connect with more people as such. So because I brand myself as a tribe connector, and I've always enjoyed Periscope, love Periscope, but the community aspect of Blab, you can't beat it. So thing. And I'm just trying to encourage more people to get to know this platform, get to know each other, and yes, have talk and learn and have a little bit of chill out time in their day. It's just max an hour. I always max it out at an hour because I want to respect people's times. And then, yeah, you can go on with your day.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining, and you can share the link for that. Actually, you could have a subscription page. If you have a subscription page, you can just share the link to that. Cool.
Yep, that is, of course, my username here on Blab, or I've actually put up a URL for it. It's www.mishmash, mshmash.com. So you can just click that and it'll take you to the latest one that you can subscribe to. And just a heads up, I go on Queensland, Australia time. So it's 10 a.m. Wednesdays at Queensland, Australia. It will automatically, it's the beauty of Blab, it will automatically convert it to your local time when you click on to subscribe to it.
Yep. Cool. Thanks for joining. Hi, and welcome back to Blab.Cafe. This is a place where you can introduce your business, products, and or services. Today I have Jennifer Ramsey in the house. How you doing, Jennifer?
Hey, I'm well, thanks, Donald. How are you going?
Really good. So what kind of projects are you working on now?
Well, at the moment, Donald, I'm a marketing and business strategist and coach, and I work with rising entrepreneurs. And actually, in terms of projects right now, I'm just on the very last day of my 7-day goal-setting challenge for 2016. So for the last 7 days, we've been running a goal-setting challenge to make 2016 your best yet. And it's been a fantastic program. We've had a lot of great response, and people on the challenge have really just been saying how much they've got out of it, and they feel that they can achieve what they want to achieve in 2016. So my plan from here is that I will be offering a 90-day challenge, a group coaching program where I'm going to help people create an irresistible offer that will sell. So that's combining that notion of creating a business and making sure that you've got an amazing offer to take to the market. So working predominantly to help people take their businesses online, but also if they've got a bricks and mortar business and need some help with that, this coaching challenge will help them. So I'll be making some more announcements about that on Twitter and also here on Blab. And people can catch up with me at my home website, which is demandforbrand.com. And you can make contact with me there, see what I'm talking about on my blog. And I am planning to have a regular Blab show, and I'm just thinking about what the actual focus of that show will be, but it will definitely be at least a weekly show. And because I just think the Blab format's fantastic in terms of our ability to interact and really just create a relationship. So that's what I'm up to at the moment.
Well, that sounds great. So yeah, with the coaching and stuff like that, though, is most of your content, or your clients, I should say, most of your clients come from your local areas, or you're working with people abroad? People
overseas as well as in Australia. But at the minute, my reach is in Australia, but I'm very, I'm working with people overseas as well.
Oh, cool.
Keen to do more of that.
Yeah. Well, now we all can, because all this great technology we got at our fingertips. So.
Well, that's it. That's exactly it. So you're exactly right, and it is about the technology, and then the next trick is just working out the time zones. But I think we can work out times that do work for everybody.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's great. So what I'll do is just ask you to add your links to the chat bar, and I will extract them and I'll put them into the show notes. When I export all of this content over to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus. So I post it in a lot of different locations, so it gets all that much more exposure. So thanks a lot for stopping in.
Well, likewise, Donald, and thank you for the service that you're creating. It's fantastic, and you're certainly one to be watching on Blab in terms of the things that you're doing. So really appreciate your time and the effort that you put in, and your goodness as a human being. You're a fantastic person.
Wow, that's pretty nice.
Well, you are.
Thank you. That was nice.
Not everyone. There are things that people can do in life, but not everyone does them, and you're one of the people who. So yeah.
Cool. Well, you have a really great day. I know that it's early for you, right? What time is it actually there?
It's not too early at the moment. It's 9:20 in the morning, or 9:19 right now. So cool. I'm going to go and take my dog Lucy for a walk, and then I'll be getting online at 12 noon our time to do our final day of the challenge. So anyone who is on this Blab and would like to come in and have a look, please feel free. And I'm probably going to open up for a bit of an after show today if anyone would like to talk about goal setting and what they would like to do in 2016. So very happy to do that as well.
I was going to ask you before we cut it off, do you have a specific banner that they should be looking for, or what is it going to say on your banner?
Yes, it does. It actually talks about the goal setting challenge. It's Irresistible Game Plan 2016. So if people want to do a search under in Blab under goal, I will come up. And I'll also, if you give me a minute, I don't have it quite ready, I'll also put in here a link to the challenge. And if you want to, this will actually take you to a page which will help you register for the challenge and give you access to the workbook that we've been using and so on. So I'll just put that link in here and put that there. So that's hopefully coming in. Yep, there it is. And that will also send you to the link for today's show. So that'll be great. So yeah, but thank you, Donald, for your time. It's been really good. So what time is it there for you in Denmark?
Yeah. I moved from California to Denmark, so now it's let's see, it's 12:20 a.m.
Oh, right. So it's late in the night for you. Right. Yeah. Well, I better let you go. So I'll let someone else come on. So thank you so much.
We're up until about 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes here, so it's okay. So anyways, it's great seeing you again.
Yeah, likewise. I'll come back on and say hi again at some point soon. Okay, bye.
Thank you for joining another Blab.Cafe. This is Blab.Cafe number 63. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.